It stays. Oh my god, and I have a little blue paw prints from the paint that I dropped. Oh, fuck this guy's carpet. I'm ruining it as much as possible.
Ah, yes, spoken like a true cat. Fuck this guy and everything he owns.
Look at this guy's carpet. It is nothing but blue now.
Welcome to the Howling Abyss.
Wait, can I knock everything off of this table?
Oh, I fucked that up.
Minions have spawned.
Ah! Oh, there goes the batteries in the controller. Go be a big boy, Ornn. Do it, no balls.
Yeah, you're right. I have no balls.
Damn shame. I love it. Who left that there, though?
An
Hmm.
enemy has been
Weird.
slain.
Where are those things? I killed it.
I love getting flashes just by walking at people.
What are these things? Super leeches? Not leeches, but ticks.
I was about to say, what the fuck is a super leech?
Enemy. You have been slain.
Probably fleas.
Hello.
So,
Hey, Rob.
congrats on the job, man.
Yeah, feels good.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, that was really quick. I didn't even know you'd interviewed yet.
Double kill.
Yeah, they like called me yesterday, like, hey, just want to confirm your interview tomorrow, aka today at 1:30. I'm like, oh fuck, I completely forgot about that one. Yes.
Shut down. Shut down.
And interviewed
Yeah.
and basically said, yeah, so I want you to go to this location, Kaiser, fill out a few more papers and stuff. Orientation's tomorrow. I was like, oh, so I'm hired? It's like, oh yeah, sorry, yes you are.
Yeah, no, they it's because of the word I put in for you.
I figured.
It's interesting. Did they have you do the Diana screening?
That was that test, yeah. Yeah, they did.
Okay.
Has been slain.
Yeah, no, they don't expect you to fail it. But yeah, no, dude, now you know what I mean by some of those questions make you really uncomfy.
Oh,
Yeah.
you two working together now?
Well,
He's
probably different.
working the same company.
Yeah, so probably different houses specifically, but we'll see.
Oh no, there's a good chance that we'll be working with each other while he's in training. So there's a good chance Nathan and I'll work with each other occasionally, but yep. Oh, weird noise. Yep, I'm just in Albany right now. I'm like 300 feet away from Nick's apartment.
Ah, nice.
Ace.
Yeah, I'm at the Lynn Benton Community College right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Just kind of vibing on my own right now.
Fair enough.
Sitting,
Relaxing.
well, I would be sitting in the car. However, it's like 89 degrees right now, and inside the car it's 102.
Yeah, I fully understand.
Like I was sitting in the car for a minute or two, and then I stepped outside and I was like, okay, it feels cold out here. That should not be the case that it is. So I'm sitting on a park bench right now outside of the printing services of the school.
Nice. So how's campus looking over there?
Lynn Benton's all right. It's definitely got the stuff for what you're trying to get into. Like
Figured.
I'm looking at a barn right now.
Nice.
I'm looking at a barn, an area with a couple of tractors, large dirt fields, greenhouse. Definitely an area that would be good. And I mean, Nathan, considering you've been hired, I can kind of talk about it. But you know, got a client who's studying to be a barn manager. Yeah, you'll get to meet him. He's pretty cool. Really glad that you like reading, by the way, because you're going to be doing a lot of that your first couple of shifts.
Makes sense.
So, did you get all your canned staff stuff figured out today?
Yeah, my what stuff figured out today?
Canned staff?
And staff?
That's the other place that you got to go to. Canned staff. It's a temporary agency.
The place in Kaiser? Yeah, I got that paperwork done.
Okay. Yeah, don't do what I did. Wait till the next day. Show up to orientation at 9. It's rough. So they're gonna do orientation with you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Damn, that's fast.
Yeah, I know, right? I was kind of thrown
Well,
off and
like I
like,
said-
okay, I'll fucking take it. Like, okay, sure.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're very desperate for people. Like we need
yeah, I
employees
figured
so
that,
bad.
like, Rob, I figured that even with word of my brain died.
Word of mouth.
Yeah,
Good
word of
word.
mouth. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
No,
even without a good word, good report from you, it would have been more than just like on the spot you're hired. So yeah, you're definitely hurting for people for sure.
No, I only needed to put in my words so that it was faster.
Yeah.
Because if an employee makes a recommendation, they can push you on faster than if you don't have a recommendation. Like for me, my orientation was a week after my interview.
Ah,
And I know that you need the money, so I put in I put in my 2 cents so that you could start sooner.
sounds good. Thank you. I just have to say, Sebastian,
Yeah.
since I know you are technically watching, man, I'm being the cancerous cat right now. Oh no!
Uh, More like I'm tabbing him whenever I die.
Yeah. Nope.
Man.
So Nathan, it's really funny that you said that the job's not going to interfere with your D&D schedule. It's going to interfere with your D&D schedule 100%.
They said orientation was 9 to 12.
No, I
Oh,
think
you
Rob's
mean
talking
D&D
like,
tomorrow?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to tell you right now, dude. No, there are so many swing shifts that need to be covered. It's not even funny. And those shifts are 3:30 to 11. It's one of the reasons I took this job since I struggle to wake up in the mornings.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I gotta say, Lynn Benton campus definitely boony,
Yeah.
definitely a boony campus, but it's really pretty. So you're going to be coming here for your veterinarian studies, right?
Yep.
Um, I don't know if they told you during the interview, but they definitely will tell you during orientation. They work with your schooling schedule here.
Yep. Yep. They mentioned it.
So I would definitely pursue schooling education with this job. And do be prepared. They will work you 40 hours while you're going to school because
Mm-hmm.
that is how desperate they are for people. But then again, how much were you making at PBG?
Um. What was it like? Not even 15.
I think it was like 14. Oh wait, no, we were making the same thing. So yeah, you got like a $4 raise, dude.
No, Rob, I was making less than you.
Yeah, you were making almost as much as me, and I was making 14.50.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was making 14.50. You were making about $14 an hour, and now you're making $18 an hour.
Yep. Big difference.
Also, by the way, Nathan, thank you for getting hired. Stick with the company for 6 months, and I'll make about $1,000 from your referral.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I knew you got hired today. Is because Eileen texted me a text. It was like, "Hey, just making sure. Did you actually refer Nathan?" I was like, "Yep,
That's me.
yep. Nathan was one of the guys that I used to work with." So what did you tell them working at PBG?
I really didn't tell them much. Like, they kind of just like, oh yeah, I recognize that name. I think we had another person. I was like, yeah, Robert, right? Yeah. That's pretty much all I got from them asking about my previous place of work.
Yeah, no. My word of mouth, the word that I put in for you was basically, yeah, Nathan. He was one of my employees, right?
Oh.
And I just said, yeah, he was probably one of the best employees that I had working for me. So I put in a pretty good word of mouth for you.
Sounds good, thank you.
I'm just glad that you're starting work like right now.
Yeah, no kidding.
Did you let Carmen know?
Not yet, I was planning on it.
Okay, because she already knows.
Okay.
But I'm sure she's going to want to hear from you. Yeah, no. Carmen sent me a text earlier today that was like, "Hey, how's Nathan been?" And I was like, "Well, actually, really interesting that you texted me today about that. He just got a job today." So we're proud of you, Nathan.
Yeah.
Um, so I just wanted to check in. How you doing, man?
Honestly, just fine, especially better with this hole.
Mm-hmm. Um, do you have your COVID card on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Bring that with you to orientation so that so they can make a photocopy of it. They will give you $100 just for being vaccinated.
Sweet.
And I know that right now you're working on trying to make the money so that you can pay for bills.
Yep.
I don't know how much you want me to put you on blast about that, so I'll keep it slim to none. Um, but
As he's playing like a
um,
$60 game he just bought.
right,
Not $60,
right.
20.
Oh, okay. You know, okay, it's a little bit better then, but I'm still
Yeah,
gonna
I
give
was
you
gonna
shit for
say
it.
$20 is a big difference from 60.
Yeah, no, I'm like
But
pulling it
no,
up here. Like literally, I only bought it because like, oh hey, I'm like hired. I gotta make money now. Sweet. It's the one thing I'll
Right.
grab for
yeah.
myself.
Might as well indulge for a
So
second.
after your orientation tomorrow, Nathan, let's go out and celebrate.
Sounds good.
Okay. Um, like congratulations on getting your job. Um, it was kind of handed to you, but
I'm well aware.
now before orientation, I want to give you one very serious rule. Okay.
Okay.
I want to give you a couple of very serious pointers. You're going to hear this a lot in your first week or two of training before you're cleared.
Hmm.
Okay.
Don't talk
There are
about the
two rules.
clients.
No, there are two rules in this job that are the most important. Nathan already knows about HIPAA laws, so I'm not going to run him through that one. He's an adult. He knows what HIPAA means.
Very much so.
There are the three F's, and there's the rule of never take anything out of the client's hands. Let
Okay.
them hand it to you, but never take anything out of their hands. That is a huge thing that people would never think about. Right.
Yeah.
The other one is it's called the three F's. Don't fuck with their money, don't fuck with their medications, and don't fuck them.
Okay, those all seem pretty obvious, but then again,
Um,
we are in the
we
U.S.
had um, uh, rule set for the military or for the prison system. That's the three rules they give you for the prison system. You would be surprised how many times it happens. Um, During my orientation with Ken, he's one of the house managers. You'll meet him. He's the Beth program. He's a really cool dude. He used to work for the military, used to work in the judiciary prison system. During his orientation with 12 other people, his advisor, his teacher told him that two-thirds of everyone in that room is going to end up either doing one of the three F's. It's going to fuck with their money, it's going to fuck with their meds, and they're going to fuck with clients. And by the time he quit, there was only about one-third of the people that he worked with.
Goddamn.
So you think it's pretty common sense, but it happens a lot.
Gotcha.
So when you're doing when you're being taught how to manage their medications, pay the fuck attention.
Okay.
That is all I want to say, because you are dealing with a very serious system, and if you mess it up, it can not just mean your job, but it can mean it can be a trial. You could go to jail for it. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy the house managers. There's Ken, there's Jimmy. They both are military men.
Yeah.
Strict, rigid people who follow a very good system of structure. Then there's Mandy. She's more relaxed. She's a gamer. You might like her.
Yeah.
And then there is another one who I've only met once, but she's at Woodlawn, Sophia. And I am actually looking to be promoted to an RC2 at her facility because of how good I am with the clients. Yeah. You'll get to meet them all in your 2 weeks of training. Hopefully, they'll send you to the other facilities. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy the job. It's a lot easier than you realize.
Yeah, I mean, I figured. I've heard from you good days,
Yeah.
bad days, which is, typical of jobs in general, so I'm not worried.
Yes. One thing I can tell you is that the benefits outweigh the negatives. And bring your magic decks with you wherever you go. Always have a backpack with magic cards. Um, maybe your Switch. Bring your Switch with you, but don't play it unless the clients are like playing Smash and you want to use your controllers.
Mhm.
But just carry around things like bring some physical books. I recommend physical books. Even I read at the job I'm reading right now. Right.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, no, as long as you're not on your phone when you're around the clients and you're paying attention and you're actively observing and you're actually trying to make good friends with the clients and build that rapport, you will go pretty far in this job.
Sounds good,
Double kill.
Yeah.
honestly.
Um, yeah, no. Of course, there are bad days, and I think I've told you about a couple of them.
Yep. You tell as much as you feel comfortable with without jeopardizing the fact that you might be saying too much, yes.
Yeah, I know. Um, once you're onboarded, I'll give you a couple of pointers about some things you really, really should know because there is some important advice that I have to give you that's a little more client specific. But we'll do that once you've started your first couple of days in the actual job.
Okay.
I'll probably come over, hang out. Um, when it comes to Brendan getting a job, oh, you know what? We're going to actually talk about that now. We're going to segue into that if you don't mind.
Okay.
How have you and Brendan been since we talked?
Pretty decent. Brennan hasn't done a lot of the cleaning and such that I have, but they've said that they want to. Uh, but we've already talked, and I am going to be charging them for rides now. And we've
I
got that
figured as
situated.
much. I figured as much. Charging for rides, that's good. So in this job, you are going to learn about reflective listening. So considering that you are working here, I'm not going to really run you through the rigmarole of reflective listening.
Yep, they're going to do it anyways, so.
Yeah, Brendan works really well with it. It surprisingly works well with him. And I think you're going to be able to utilize that to help Brendan. And I know that Carmen has talked lengths with you about him.
Yep.
Carmen has been sending me messages involving you and Brendan.
Yep. Not surprised.
And I need to ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
Are you planning, are you looking for other alternatives to your tenureship as roommates?
The most that we've talked about is the possibility of you, myself, and Trenton when he moves in. And that is something I'm considering.
Okay. Have you spoken at length with Brendan about this?
Not yet, no, because I'm not, set on or anything like that, etc. I don't know if it's something I
Okay.
actually do, so.
Okay.
The other possibility is the
if
four
that is
of
the
us.
case,
If we can
that
find a
is the
place.
case. We could find a 4-bedroom place, and I know that if 3 of us are working and one of us isn't, the bills are going to be pretty easy to cover. I don't know the logistics of finding a 4-bedroom house, because I don't think they really make 4-bedroom apartments personally.
Yeah, they really don't.
Not that are cheap by any means.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think they make them any cheap. I'll check. Places for rent.
Rip you, Sebastian.
I'm so man.
Shut down.
Rent in Albany. Oh God, I forgot to. I'm in Albany right now.
Double
Salem.
kill.
Oregon.
Shut down.
Um,
Aced.
houses for rent in Salem, Oregon. There's 38 apparently.
A house might be cheaper than an actual apartment.
That's what I'm looking at, and no, probably not.
Oh yeah, I got
There's a house on Broadway Street,
Well,
but
keep
how
in
do you
mind
feel
we're
about
only splitting
everybody
it
using
four
the same
ways,
bathroom?
so that is no problem,
Um,
honestly.
yes, I know. I'm looking at the cheapest one I'm looking at right now is $2,000.
as a down payment or
It's
like
4 bedroom, one
rent.
bath. Yeah, rent.
Which
Fuck.
again is
Alright.
if it's actually, is it higher than $2,000 or approximately $2,000? Like, or like what is exactly, what is it?
I'm looking at exact price. It's $1,975. Split 4 ways,
Rob,
it'd be about $500 a person.
we'd be paying less than Brennan are right now.
I'm aware.
So
However, you have
that
to
is,
realize that if you rent a house, Nathan, if you rent a house, you have to
yeah.
cover all the bills. So what you
Okay.
save in rent, you pay for in bills.
Okay, well, water and trash are paid for over here, sure. But electric is not. Heating is tied into electric. So if we were to be paying that for over there, I imagine heating / electric would be, you know, about the approximately same per person. So no big deal there. I'm not sure on, well, electric, yeah, electric's gonna be the same. I'm not sure about water. Honestly, not sure. But it shouldn't be that much. At most, we might be looking at a little bit more than Brad and I are currently paying for here and be worth it, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It really would.
So there's 8 results for 4+ bedrooms. One of them is the $2,000 one, and then immediately after that, the next price is $3,000.
Okay.
The fuck? Why is this one put? Whatever.
You need to hit them, Sebastian.
I want to hear it. Bring that ass here, bitch.
Nice. Hey, you
So-
should just, yeah, kill those minions and run away and just heal back at their base.
This is from rent.com, which I've never fucking heard of before.
My team just cleaning him up while I'm just proxy farming. My team just cleans up.
Hey Sebastian, I got a question for you.
Oh, what's up, Robert?
How do you feel about Apex?
I haven't played it at all this season, but I played comp for a little bit last season.
If you'd like, go ahead and